All right, man. If y'all want to stay on top in the big year of 2025 and going forward, y'all have to make sure y'all avoid these three addictions. And this is how you do it, man. Firstly, an addiction to the internet. Now, the internet is going to consume a lot of people's time on the daily. We see people's hourly time on their phones, how much they spend on the internet on the daily. We got all these different type of sources, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform you use. If you can manage to keep your time down, your hourly time spent on your phone down, you're going to be in a much, much better place than a lot of people. With the internet comes, and with all of these three things, is basically a dopamine addiction. You're not so much addicted to your phone, but rather the dopamine rush that these notifications and these responses and alerts that your phone send you, that's what you're addicted to, more so than just being addicted to a specific app. They design these platforms so that you specifically can be addicted. They want you to come back. They want you to keep feeding your ego. They want you to keep consuming on a daily basis. Nowadays, you can't even go to the gas station. It's a screen on the gas station that makes you consume commercials. So you can't avoid screen time. But if you're able to keep your screen time lower than most majority of people, I feel like you're going to be in a far better place than most people are. People are addicted to this validation that the internet gives you. They're addicted to cultivating an identity on the internet and living in that entire world. Nowadays, we're seeing the virtual reality headsets where you can completely zone out from reality and be enveloped wholeheartedly in your phone in this virtual reality world. And it's only going to get worse with time. So the better you are at avoiding ramping your screen time up and consuming less of your time on the internet, the better you're going to be in the future. Also, another addiction that we have to be mindful to avoid is an addiction of porn.
Like for me, Playboy was my gateway into full-on pornography addiction. My dad had a Playboy left out at age 5, and it's affected almost every choice I made for the rest of my life. From age 5 to now having to kick the habit. And it just presents itself in the open, like it's okay. And I stand up and say, it's not okay.
Porn is a thing like, again, it's that dopamine rush. And while, it might be able to soothe you for the moment, what's really missing in your life if you're addicted to porn is that contact, that sense of intimacy and stuff like that. And a lot of people think that porn will be able to fill that void and make them whole. But really what we need to form is more connections. We need to form more intimate bonds in reality and not just being in love with somebody you've seen on a screen. Now, I see people spending hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. Even look at somebody like Shannon Sharp. He spent millions and now he has to pay the consequences of messing with this OnlyFans girl, being addicted to her. One of my favorite rappers, Lil Durk, he got a line. He says he fell in love with her OnlyFans.
He fell in love with her OnlyFans.
And that's exactly what happened to somebody like Shannon Sharp. And now we're seeing the consequences of it. Now it's gotten to the point where she don't even have to use OnlyFans no more. She's already made the millions from him in his lawsuit. So y'all gotta control that urge to constantly look at porn and consume that type of content. Ultimately, it might seem like a short burst of energy or excitement or exhilaration, but that's exactly what it is. It's short bursts. It doesn't last. It's not fulfilling, and that's why you have to keep going back and keep reusing and keep going back to that same platform or going back to that same website, because it's not going to fill you wholeheartedly in the same way as an intimate connection with another person would. If you're lacking that physical intimacy, try going out to do new things, going to bars, going to museums, whatever it is that helps you meet new people and disengage from being so engaged on your phone and being engaged in this alternate reality. That's what you got to do. Go take walks, go to the park, go play sports, go play basketball, whatever it is for you that helps you disengage from your phone and that can help you talk and interact with real life people. That's what's going to suit you better than having a porn addiction. What I see really impacting our society the most in the next 10 to 15 to 20 years is an addiction to gambling. And they're pushing it so hard. It's on every commercial. It's on every ad. It's everywhere you see it. It's even in video games. 2K, NBA 2K, they're advocating on advertising gambling to kids, making it become normal. And other countries have banned it, but the United States, they want to continue to push the myth of gambling that, oh, it's easy money. It's free money. You know, it might be free money in the short term, and everything that I mentioned in this video, be it from the internet to porn or specifically gambling in this case, it's all short term. It's all short term. All right, yeah, you might get a free win today, but in 15 years, your free wins start to add up. All this money you invested in these gambling platforms has added up. And now you're gambling your lease. You're gambling your prized possessions away. You're gambling away your valuables. You're gambling away your relationships. It's because what they're trying to push now in the mainstream is making us think that this gambling is normal, that gambling is okay. Gambling used to be banned for a reason. But now that the government sees that they can make money off of it, that the government sees that gambling is actually really profitable, it's all about capitalism at the end of the day. If somebody sees that they can make money off something, the higher up see they can make money off something, they're willing to forego all laws and integrity because they see how something can be. Now I'm telling you today, dear viewer, make sure you don't cultivate a gambling addiction. You know, call those hotlines if you need to, because they're not going to discourage you from gambling. They're putting it in our face every single day with every single ad, with every single commercial that comes on television, whether it be on the underdog or Vegas sports betting. You know, and it's small. It starts small today. It might start off as sports betting today. It gets to the point where you're going to the casino every weekend. Then it gets to the point where you're going to the casino every single day. It's all cyclical, and I feel like gambling is a slippery slope, and that's the biggest possible addiction that you need to avoid so that you can get ahead of society. A lot of people, I would say 70% of people are going to fall victim to at least one out of the three of these addictions. But if you can manage to stop yourself and to be mindful and to think about and be conscious about what you're doing when you're consuming all of this, then you're going to be ahead of most people when it comes to 20 years down the line. It might seem cool now. Gambling might seem like fast money right now. It might seem easy right now. It's so easy to get involved, to get signed up, all this kind of stuff. But in the long term, it's going to hurt you over this short term dopamine boost. And I thank you so much if you stayed to the end of this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let other people know what kind of path they're headed down if they really get addicted to gambling. I thank y'all so much for watching the video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I got a lot more content coming soon. I got a really dope video that's on the way. Thank you so much for watching. Yo.